Because as I say, just let's see that now calling is the PDP. You are welcome, sir. Equally, in our midst here, on to the government, you are the government. The bishop at the of former you that acting functional for life and we have some of the board chairmen ahead of our letter in our midst. Chairman of the Service Commission, Dr. Emilia Dele, Chairman Assembly Service Commission, Honorable Femi Okedoyin, former member of this assembly. We have Chairman Civil Service Commission, Alhaji Kamaludin Adelibigbe. We have Subeb Chairman, Dr. Olori Adeniro. Chairman of Hospital Management Board, Akin Fagbemi, Pastor Akin Alamu. Chairman of Pension, Honorable Ige Ademola, a former member of this assembly. Ultimate Chairman, Megari Koya. Chairman, Dr. Fone Adeyanju. We have religious leader in our midst here. Okay, permit me to recognize the leader of the state, our traditional leader, who are in our midst. We have religious are equally here. We have Alhaji Dauda Akinola, D. Damas, Are Muslimi of Yoruba land, Edo and Delta. Your Highness, sir. We have Sheikh Abdul Ganiyu Abubakar Agbotomo Kekere, Chief Imam of Ibadan land and Oyo State in our midst. We have Representative Okam in our midst. We have Araba Ifalere Odegbemi Odesola Araba War for your state in our midst. Mr. Speaker. Okay. Okay, I'm coming. We have a leader of our party and advisory council chairman to the Excellency, ably led by Dr. Saka, Riyawu, Adegbite, Balogun, and the Eda Wole Oyelese in our midst. We have Honorable Justice Abdullahi, President Customary Court of Appeal, represented by Honorable Justice M.A. Oyafajo in our midst. Mr. A.G. Adesina, Chief Registrar of High Court, is equally in our midst. Mr. Speaker, distinct colleague, I will be recognizing other dignitaries as the proceed going. Mr. Speaker, distinct colleague, permit me to move a point of order. My point of order, Mr. Speaker, is to suspend order 1074 of Oyo State House Rule, in order for this honorable house to permit visitors and non-honorable member to be in the gallery. Distinguished colleague, I so move.
Mr. Speaker, distinguished colleagues, I, Salami Walu, and the Honorable representing Aloore State Constituency, I hereby second the motion as given by the leader of the House.
Distinguished colleagues, those in favor that Order 1074 be suspended for the purpose of this plenary sitting, in order for us to entertain strangers on the gallery. Those in favor say aye. Aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Next item.
My protocol people did not give me any protocol list. And the House, I think he mixed up the protocol. So what I'll do is I'll just go to the areas where the mix-up came from him, and then 2011, there about 2011. Yeah, so that's 13 years ago. So we must put aside all our differences and let us have a proper council of elders and chiefs for Oyo State. Thank you so much. So mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin orí adé ọ̀run lẹ̀kẹ̀ ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ má bínú tí other protocol if we mix it up. And the strangers in the house. Am I worried? Some of you, air contest, you'll be sitting here also. Gentlemen of the press, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, let us adopt the existing order of protocol. This is a presentation of the 2025 budget estimate. Is the estimate from us coming to the assembly. When you give us the approval, then it becomes, I'll sign it, then it will become law. So I'll start by asking a question. What is your wish for 2025? I'm sure that individually and collectively we wish for a better economy in 2025. Well, both the International Monetary Fund, IMF, the African Development Bank, and other international forecasters predict that Nigeria's inflation rate will drop by between 7 and 12 points in 2025. This is good news. Turning these projections into reality, however, requires deliberate strategic action by the federal, the states, and local governments. So it cannot be business as usual. If you look at the, I told people that were with us during the Treasury Board meeting. Yes, good projection. If you take a US dollar, you see in there they put "in God we trust," but they just don't say because they were trusting in God, they won't make budget. So for us also, in God we trust, but we will make budget that will make the predictions a reality, at least for Oyo State. And so, as the pace-setter states, we have deliberated on the feedback received as we went around all the geopolitical zones and asked for inputs from stakeholders into the 2025 budget. So today, I stand before you, Mr. Speaker, sir, and the honorable members of this House to present the Oyo State 2025 budget of stabilization. The goal of this budget is to consolidate the economic gains we engineered through the 2024 budget of economic recovery and translate them into more tangible benefits for our people. It has always been the goal of this administration to ensure that every kobo approved by this House is used to drive sustainable development in Oyo State. So the Oyo State 2025 Appropriation Bill is not going to be any different. We are even more determined to ensure that our people get more benefits from the implementation of this budget. Before I talk about the plans for 2025, permit me, Mr. Speaker, sir, to review the impact of the 2024 budget of healthcare and security. So one of the major areas we promised to work on, as supported by 17.11% of that budget, was infrastructure. Mr. Speaker, sir, honorable members of this House, I'm happy to report that we delivered 118.07 kilometers of roads to the people of Oyo State. This includes the completion of the 76.67 Seyi, Fapote, Ogbomoso Road, which we renamed the Adebayo Aloore Akala Memorial Highway. That's a stranger in the house. Well, they told us they don't clap in this place, but feel free to clap because they admitted us. This road has greatly increased socio-economic activities in both the Okeogun and Ogbomoso zones as it between the two zones. We were also able to commence the reconstruction of feeder roads within the state, starting with the Ibadan zone. So far, 40 feeder roads have been completed, while 59.52 kilometers are ongoing as we continue to make commuting easier for our people. These roads have tremendous impacts on our people. I've seen people in Ibadan zone calling to thank us and to say what we're doing has greatly eased the way people move around Ibadan. So we will be extending the feeder road reconstruction and rehabilitation to all other zones under this proposed budget. We're happy. We hear testimonials from residents. One of them, Evangelist Samuel Ayeni, he has lived at Sosami from as far back as 1981. And he sent a message to us that the quality of road construction completed in his area as the first 38.48 kilometers of feeder roads in Ibadan was, in his own words, a tractorization subsidy to support smallholder farmers across the state. Furthermore, 3,660 smallholder crop and livestock farmers have so far benefited from the fourth phase of Input Cares program this year. One question asked is, what impact our investment in agriculture and trade have yielded as the people are still hungry and the cost of major produce are still high? Yes, we've invested so much, but price of Gari in the market has not gone down. So the question is, why? Well, Mr. Speaker, sir, permit me to relate a personal anecdote which can be entered as a testimonial to the progress we have made so far. A few weeks ago, precisely after passing out parade of the 480 Amatekun Forest Rangers, I decided to pay a surprise visit to one of our agribusiness investors at Sultry. I was shocked by the number of trucks loaded with produce that passed us. Upon inquiry, I discovered that these trucks come into our state to purchase the cassava we produce, which they sell in surrounding states. As a matter of fact, because I took Aloore to Maya, to Erua, I wanted to check a bridge that collapsed out there. And then I took the Erua to Ido, Ibadan Road. We met not less than maybe 30, 40 trucks heading empty towards Ibarakwa and Okeogun zone of Oyo State. Well, it is not economically viable to place an embargo on interstate trade. Yeah? There's freedom of movement within Nigeria. You can go to any state, purchase what you want to purchase. That freedom is guaranteed. But for us in Oyo State, we cannot be investing for others to reap. So there must be a way for us to get value for our investments and harvest. So they require data to show our accomplishment. So it is for this reason that I've directed that while intrastate trade in agricultural produce will not be taxed, trucks carrying produce out of our state will now be taxed. We'll continue to take actions that will move our people from poverty to prosperity. Through personal experience, I know that one of the core areas that can change the destiny of our people is access to quality education. This year, we missed an opportunity to use the long holiday when our students were on long holiday to embark on repair of at least 100 dilapidated secondary schools. Well, it's a missed opportunity. We will still fix those schools in the coming months. Meanwhile, 105 primary schools in rural communities are being renovated under the World Bank assisted Better Education Service Delivery for All BESDA program, and they are at 95% completion. We plan to do more in the coming year. Also, we have embarked on massive recruitment of teachers. A total of 14,500 primary and secondary school teachers are waiting for letters of employment. This is the first time in the history of Oyo State that such a number of teachers are being recruited at the same time. In fact, well, in fact, we broke our own record of 5,000 secondary school teachers recruited in one go under Omituntu 1.0. The new teachers will be, excuse me, the new teachers will be part of our hospital, Aremo, Ibadan. In keeping with our promise, 332 doctors, nurses, and other healthcare workers, as well as 3,000 primary healthcare workers to address the shortfall of medical personnel in our dear state. We hope this will cut down wait times in hospitals for people like Mrs. Mercy Aki Silure, who assesses medical care at the upgraded General Hospital. Honorable members of the House, permit me at this point to present the Oyo State 2025 Appropriation Bill that will support the new minimum wage and power economy, education, healthcare, and security sectors. We're proposing a budget of 678 billion, 86,767,332 naira, 18 kobo, 678 086 767 332.18. Of this, 343 billion 28,948,216 naira 20 kobo, which is 50.59% is for capital expenditure, while 335 billion 57 million 819,115 naira 98 kobo, which is 49.41% is for recurrent expenditure. Having looked at the data, including current inflation trends and projections for the year 2025, our budget of economic stabilization is just about 35% higher than our 2024 budget of economic recovery. We kept in mind the fact that we want an implementable budget. As of October, our last budget is at about 65% implementation, which is 5% short of our projection. We believe that our revenue options will support over 70% implementation in 2025. As stated, our plan is to spend a little over 50% of the proposed budget on capital expenditure, while about 49% goes into recurrent expenditure. I'll do a slight breakdown of the budget, but when you're moving towards 70% budget implementation, the implication is that if you have anything in the budget for your area, there's 70% chances that it will be done. This is departure from the past, before this administration came in 2019, when budget performance stood at about 30 to 35%. So we've been able to actually bridge the trust gap between the government and the people. So infrastructure gets the highest share of the budget. We have earmarked 152 billion 265 million 859,738 naira 19 kobo, 152 265 859 738.19. This is 22.46% of the total budget. Education gets the second highest appropriation at 145 billion 354 million 783,399 naira 80 kobo, 145 354 783 399.80. This is 21.44% of the total budget, and it is above the UNESCO recommended standard. As stated before, the infrastructure deficit in the education sector and our inability to meet up with our plans in the current year's budget has necessitated an increase in the allocation. We hope to renovate a number of schools in the coming year. Health and agriculture at 59 billion 411 million 385,714 naira 68 kobo, and 18 billion 760 million 243,348 naira, about 9% and 3% of the budget respectively. And let me also say that the budget for Agric, we are majorly encouraging investors in that sector. So our budget is to stimulate more activities in the agri sector, but the major driver will be private investors. So we strongly believe that this budget will live up its name as the economic stabilization that will support our Oyo State roadmap for sustainable development 2023 to 2027. Our plan is to bring more smiles into the faces of investors, smallholder farmers, micro and small entrepreneurs, our teachers and other public servants, our parents, our children, our youths, and all residents of Oyo State. When I hear people say, well done, like a note that I received from Aloore Adeomi, I always, when I hear people say well done, I'm always thankful to God for the opportunity that He has given us to serve the good people of Oyo State. And I want to hear more of those well done. So if you haven't said well done for whatever we have done in your area, please say well done to. She works in the record. My prayer, Mr. Speaker, sir, and the honorable members of the House, is that you extend the same hand of fellowship and union that we have enjoyed over the years as we deliberate on the 2025 Appropriation Bill and grant it passage you know, since we came in 2019, we met a budget on ground, and then we presented our first full year budget in 2020. We've never missed passing the budget before the end of the year. So I believe that this year is not going to be different. So I'm pleading that this budget be passed expeditiously so that by 1st of January, the budget will kick in. We remember years past when they may not even bring the budget for the year to the House until around February or March. But for 5 years running now, our budget has been on time, on schedule, with budget performance of over 70%. So I hope, Mr. Speaker, sir, and the honorable members of the House, you will grant my prayer so that the budget is passed to the benefit of residents of our dear state. I thank you, and God bless you.
time's sake, let's move to the next item.
Mr. Speaker, Senior colleague. Next item on the order of the day paper is response by honorable members.
Okay, we shall now take response from honorable members. The DS.
The Right Honorable Speaker,
Plenty.
honorable colleagues, let me stand on existing protocol. But first and foremost, my names are Honorable Abiodun Mohammed Fadei, member representing Onara State constituency, which used to be the fastest growing less city before the executive governor changed the status. To Akiyele.
You are on point.
Your Excellency, it is good to have you here once again, as you have just presented another budget for the people of Oyo State. Mr. Speaker, sir, I will just want to toe the line of commending the executive. If we look at what is happening in our state, you will all agree with me that the executive governor of Oyo State is God sent. And the reasons are obvious. If you look at the roads, the township roads that the executive governor just made mention of, that is ongoing, is unprecedented. And he has just told us that such will be extended to other zones in the state. And I must tell you, the people are happy. We can see it, we can feel it. And that to me is leadership par excellence. The executive governor has equally asked that the state assembly, just as we have been doing in the past, should, as a matter of urgency, work on the budget so that it will be passed early enough for it to be signed into law and for it to start out to kickstart come January 1st, 2025. Your Excellency, with the kind permission of the Speaker, we will do that because we are partners in progress. But don't forget us, sir. Am I right, Honorable Speaker?
Yeah.
Am I protected?
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Yes, sir. Don't forget us once again, Your Excellency. We will pass it. There's no doubt about that. But I congratulate the people of Oyo State for having you at the heads of affairs at this point in time. We are enjoying you. And I'm going to end up by saying this. Some people have eyes, yet they see not what you are doing. But we have eyes and we see what you are doing, Your Excellency. Some people have no ears to listen or to hear what you are doing. We have ears and we hear what you are doing. Some people have mouth, yet they cannot talk of what you are doing. We have mouth and we will say it in this parliament that you are doing good. Once again, Your Excellency, congratulations to the people of Oyo State. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for this privilege.
Thank you to our strangers in the house. The leader of the house, on behalf of Ogumosho.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mine be twofold, Mr. Speaker. On behalf of Ogumosho and as a leader of the house, Mr. Speaker and esteemed colleague, I want to once again appreciate His Excellency. He has reiterated it here that Kini Kenile Shemi. It is not only the people of Oyo State that are appreciating your good work. We here, the representative of the people, equally enjoy the benefit of your good work, sir. So on behalf of the people of Oyo State, we want to echo it that you are a good man and God-sent man, and we say thank you, sir. The budget estimate that you just presented, sir, is a testimony that there is no any departure from your previous dedication to the good people of your state. Going by the budget estimate submission, we will see that the capital expenditure is far above the current expenditure. And this is an evidence of a government that want to serve the people, that want to really work for the people, that want to really bring the state forward. In the estimate, the infrastructure of the work take the largest share, which is 22.something%. This will goes a long way to bridge the infrastructural deficit in the state. There is no doubt about that. And we say a big thank you. We'll be seeing evidence of that everywhere in the state, especially the urban renewal that is going on in Ibadan. We know it will equally be extended to other parts of the state, and we are eagerly waiting and expecting you to start in harness that urban renewal project in Ogbomoso also. I'm appealing to you on behalf of our KBC and all my brothers and sisters, the representative from Ogbomoso, that you should please do whatever that is humanly possible to start that project in harness. I know you promised some time ago that that project will start between June and July of this year, but I know it must be something that goes beyond ordinary human imagination that made it not to be possible then, but I know very, very soon you are going to start it. Even before the end of this year, anything is possible, I know, yes, yes. So, Your Excellency, on behalf of all the sons and daughters of Ogbomoso, we are appealing to you that as you have been in Ibadan, of course you have done it in Ogbomoso, we appreciate the Seyi Ogbomoso road. It has increased the socio-economic and interrelationship within Ogbomoso and Okegun axis. It has made our journey more easier, and that it has provided alternative routes. Since all the major road has been damaged, most of the people now choose to use that is saying to Ogbomoso. People using that place.
Concerning that road,
I'm just treating it. Okay. I will wrap up very
Round up now.
Mr. Oscar, am I protected?
yeah, okay, yeah, okay.
Your Excellency, you promised during the course of electioneering campaign that the moribund Jewish factory in Loko will be resuscitated by this administration. I know you are already a man of your word. I know you are going to do it. I'm only seeing this opportunity to remind you, sir. Please, sir, our people are waiting for the job to commence in that as a school. And, you know, Ogbomoso is blessed to be the major cashew provider in Africa. We are the largest provider of best cashew in Africa. But it is unfortunate that the largest percentage of this cashew are being wasted. By the time they take the nut, the juice are always being wasted. You promised to establish a cashew processing industry at Aloore local government. Our people are expecting you. They know you are a man of your word, and in anything you say you will do it. Please, sir, let the project start in that area too. And there is one reckless abandonment in Ogbomoso. The street light has been awarded some 2-3 years ago. I said it here last time when you came, that this street light abandonment by the wicked contractor that the street light was allotted to has partitioned Ogbomoso to two. When you start from Lautech, everywhere is illuminated. There is light everywhere from Lautech to Taki.
More release of funds this year than before. So we are grateful on this, sir. Your Excellency, part of your commitments was the recruitment of teachers, both primary and secondary school. You made another commitment that the health sector will not be left out in Oyo State. You kept all those commitments. The rural roads, you made commitment on them. You made commitment on security. Your Excellency, want to adjudge you. I want to give you up to 90 to 95% performance and fulfilling of your promises, sir. And so, just like the Deputy Speaker has rightly said, that some people have eyes, but they refuse to see. They have ears, they refuse to hear. And the Yoruba will say, "Taba meyi lowo otun, ta meyi lowo osi, taba fe ye irin de seyin, teyin obo teyin osi fo, en ti o ni yin ni, ko ni yin ni." Your Excellency will say, thank you so much for being our ambassador and for representing our state everywhere very well. We thank you so much, sir. I want to let some people in this gathering know that in the course of 2024, the year we are reviewing, we have some emergencies that the Excellency attended to. Part of it is this issue of tractorization. I'm so close with the farmers, and it was amazing that tractor can be working in a farmer's farm, and the Commissioner for Agri will monitor that tractor right away from his office. This is amazing. Thank you so much, sir. I want to give kudos to the Commissioner for Agri on this initiative. Not only that, to access an ACOS loan was a bit difficult in the past, sir, because of the stringent condition attached to the guarantor. That's why we have done it in such a way that farmers can guarantee farmer, the artisan can guarantee artisan. No need of civil servant guarantors. I work with ACOS, I know the problem the farmers are facing before accessing those loans in the olden days. But now you have reduced all this bottleneck and you have removed it. We thank you again on behalf of our farmers, sir. Just let's see, I know you are a man of data, logic, and science. And I'm very sure as an engineer, you essentially agree with me that you will go to Ogbomoso by passing Oyo. You will first of all write in Oyo before you go to Ogbomoso. As well as there are a lot of things that needs attention in Oyo. Honestly, I begin and I believe Oyo is your second home, and we will not mismanage that opportunity. Opportunity of having you for every of your Christmas and your birthday. Oyo will not want that one to elude us. And because of that, we want to bring to your notice that Your Excellency, we still need your attention so seriously in Oyo. Let me start by thanking you on behalf of all Oyos, the 4 local government of Oyo, on the reopening of our 23 schools that were closed for almost 11 years. It was amazing. And our people are so much appreciative of your step in getting those schools open. And just recently, the Deputy Governor in the company of the Senator, the State Senator Masura, they went around those schools to see for themselves how they are thriving. And I believe the report, the matter report can be given back to you, will be very encouraging. We are so happy about this reopening, sir. Thank you very much. Not only that, Your Excellency, we still want to appreciate you. We are a town of where we cherish traditional rulers. We appreciate them. Oyo loloba, ara Oyo loloba, owole oni, ara Oyo lo. You gave us 12 of these traditional rulers that has been under carpet for so many years. They have been clamoring for this, and you came to our rescue. On behalf of the FNSE and the 12 traditional rulers, Your Excellency, we say thank you so much. I just want to bring to your notice, Your Excellency, that Lautech Teaching Hospital or your Highness is a nice one. It still needs your attention. It has been abandoned for almost 40 years. 40 years now. And we will not want you to pass us by without noticing and attending to us. That Lautech, anybody that is traveling from Ibadan to the north, from the north down to the west, seeing that hospital rusting away, wasting away, will require a question mark. We want you, sir, to please, in your magnanimity, please, sir, we are begging, sir, Lautech Teaching Hospital or your Highness, please do something for us, Your Excellency. We have another abandonment, a project that has been abandoned for another 11 years, and that is Atiba FM. But for Dynasty FM, Oyo wouldn't have been proud of any radio station. Why Ibadan is having almost 11 radio stations, 12, 20, 50, 100 radio stations. The 4 local government of Oyo rely solely on that Atiba FM. Yes, we want to please attend to us. The project has been abandoned. We don't want to continue to say we are living in an abandonment when Governor Seyi Makinde is putting smiles on people's and other souls' faces. Another abandonment, sir, is our silo. I don't know. You see, my colleagues say, why abandonment? Maybe we want to go spiritual. We want to carry rituals to get your favors for all these things, sir. Please bail us out of all these abandonment of projects. We want to be proud of your administration. We enjoy Omitutu 1.0 so fantastic, so seriously. We want to enjoy Omitutu 2.0. I will still want to reiterate with Excellency that the inner road, as we have promised in the presentation of 2025 budget, needs attention. And moving around and driving around Ibadan here, one will say we are in a capital city. And we are proud to be part of Oyo State. And Oyo is the name associated with Oyo State. So before you go to Gomasho for inner road, please. There is a long-standing Erelu water scheme, sir. Erelu water scheme, sir. We have a long-standing. We will have been in a massive water supply in Oyo State. If just your visit to Erelu water works, I believe with your visit, you are a talk and do governor. It's your just a day visit. You can carry Senator Masura and say, let's go to Erelu. Your a day visit will solve the problem. It just requires an engineer of your status just to see it. Not very glad that you want to give us a review, just to see it and tell us this is what you will do. We will do it if we were there, sir. Just tell us this is what you want us to do. Just visit, sir. Your Excellency, the majority leader is saying I should round up. So now I should round up. I still want to appeal to you, sir, on some of our roads, the road that connects the 4 local governments of Oyo. You are so much keen and interested in linking the local government to one another. One of such roads, Your Excellency, is Idigba from the Aloore junction here that links Akimari and Awe. It's a straightforward road. We mentioned it last year. You know, because we have not completed that of Ibadan, that's why we have not moved to Ibadan. Now Ibadan has been completed. Let's go to Oyo, sir. Another road is a repo. When you box out of Ibadan box out of Express from Ibadan, you link Ishayin Road. You take left where you are going to Fashola. But to right, sir, to Oyo town, down to Elekara, back to Afiju, is so pathetic. That is Irepo, Ojongbodu, Isokun, Owode, Yunoba, then Elekara Road. We need your attention, sir, on this road. We need your attention, Your Excellency, on Aloore, Magaji Road. I mentioned it last year. You gave us Ajayi Crowther University. Ajayi Crowther University is opposite. They have express road that links Ibadan Aloore in directly opposite the school. It has become a death trap for those students. But there is another road that can access the university. We call it Aloore, Magaji Road. Just like under G Road in Ogunwaso for Lautech, when we want to abandon express that leads to Aloore. So we have that road that we will need you, sir, to attend to, Your Excellency. The Sabo Oraya Grammar School, Federal College of Federal Girls College of Wene, that links at Ijawaya. It's another serious road that links us together in Oyo. We still want your attention on that road, sir. Your Excellency, I heard you saying you want to recompose and reorganize Oyo State Traditional Council. Before you do that, sir, please, sir, give us Oba in Oyo. We want a new Oba that will be called Aloore, so as to make the reorganization so perfect and nobody will be left out in the reorganization. Your Excellency, thank you for giving me this attention.
Honorable Aloore Afokami, talking on behalf of Ibadan Main City.
I want to appreciate the opportunity to me, Mr. Kasa, and then also operate on the existing protocol. I want to first appreciate Excellency for the doing within Ibadan Southwest local government area.
You can introduce yourself.
I'm Honorable Afenyadubayo. I represent people in the Southwest Circumstance 2. Thank you so much. We thank you, sir, for the project we have enjoyed in our local government, starting from Challenge Interchanging Junction. That really solved our problem a lot in Ibadan Southwest. Before, you will be thinking that you will spend like 30 minutes there, when everybody will just be colliding and not giving peace for themselves. Thank you for that, sir. And also, the ring road access that you have helped us to rehabilitate, wonderful road. Now, ring road to GRA, to Yaoku, Aleshinoye is wonderful, sir. And the one you are doing now at the GRA to Malete axis, ongoing now. Thank you for the job, sir. We really appreciate you in Southwest. However, we also want to appreciate you for the 3 bridges that we are also enjoying in our local government. The one at Oduono, the one at Odiole Estate, the one at the Satek 7-up axis that go along with the Ibadan Urban Flood Management Project that is ongoing. Thank you, sir. They were splendidly done without taking much. So we thank you for this, sir. However, we also want to ask more in Southwest, sir, concerning the 7 North axis, the road. I have been asking and begging for the past 6 years now. I feel like one day God will help us touch your mind, sir, so that will come and help us do that road. People are asking that when is government come and do this road, the one that go from Mobi to 7 North to Satek axis, because it's an industrial area that needs government attention. I will be happy if we can have your mercy in that area, sir, so that as we complement all the, we also talk about my neighboring constituency that have been given privilege to speak on their behalf. We're talking about my colleagues that have been asking for secondary school in constituency 1. That is the constituency that's ably represented by my wonderful colleagues, Honorable Yusuf, Currency. Yeah, and you promised last time that you help look into it. We are waiting for you, sir. That constituency do not have secondary school since the ages, and it is injuring the young one to go to school because they will be afraid to cross the main road to my own constituency where all the secondary school, almost 40, were located. So in that sense, most of them will now become all these smoking about because they are afraid to cross road. So if a secondary school is given in that area, sir, we really like it to, sir, and God will help you this year that you are able to. And more also, we also talk about our people at in Ibadan South East 1 and 2. We need the road at Idiare, Iyana Agbagbon, go to Oroyan Market. Every area of enjoying your hands, even everywhere is wonderful. But one of the houses, ancient road, but the and maybe you have forgotten the area, post notice, and likewise the road that go beside Yejide Road to Osunbade also need attention, and God will give you the wisdom to do all in Jesus' name. Then mostly, sir, last time you came also, we said about it, the pedestrian challenge people are facing within the axis of Challenge to Road. The road now has been wonderfully done by the federal government, that is Lagos Ibadan Expressway. Ibẹ̀ ti kún fún àwọn èèyàn. So àti kọjá gan ẹ máa ń gbàdúrà àjọ kọjá àárọ̀ ni Olúwa show me o, because the vehicle are speeding here and there, and it has become a community. I don't know how God will help you. That area needs pedestrian way for people to pass. Arúgbó lè kọjá, ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ wọn school lè kọjá mọ́. Wọ́n máa dúró ni pé ṣé àdúró tẹ́gbọ́n àfi dé ọlọ́run ní ọ̀lẹ́, be knocking our door, bí ju àwòdán bí, ẹ máa wọ́n bí. They still coming this last weekend, they be knocking our door, bí ju àwòdán bí, ẹ máa wọ́n bí. They still coming this last to go to somewhere. Big bridge. How will I do this? Almost me will carry you by yourself. And God will help you, sir. The way you have done the Ibadan Urban Flow Magnet project, led by the World Bank, where you assign a board that look into it. Also help us assign a board to look into community bridges are important. They have disconnected communities from each other. How can we do it? We don't do it at once. But the thing you can do, they also that the only member they were calling for, we are not sleeping here, sir. And more also, sir, please, the bridge between, I've got the bridge already mentioned. So the bridge between the Agugu Junction and Odiaje under the bridge Worosu also need the attention. And I hope that God will help you, sir, for do that. And also this one from the Ibadan North East also, the Olubadan Grammar School, Adekile, and the Adekile Kosodo, the bad road there is also mentioned. When the Excellency appoints the board that will see into those bridges, all this road also will be assigned. And very soon too, the honor will also assign for the government to help us be doing small roads like that to make it easier, so that the burden will not be only on the state government. Thank you so much, sir. So that God will give you the wisdom you need to carry out this burden. Thank you so much, sir.
Okay, just to buttress some of the things that the Deputy Speaker has said, we will allow for a speaker from Less City. Honorable Kende, please, 1 minute.
Thank you so much. Right, Honorable Speaker. My name still remains Deacon Honorable Olatunde Kende. I represent Akenle State, 2 State constituency. I just want to buttress on what the Deputy Speaker said, because I see you as someone that doesn't pervert justice, as you've recognized Akenle as the fastest growing local government in Oyo State. To talk about like the standard of roads that your government is building. There are roads and there are roads. I really
thank you because these projects are under my purview. A few days ago, I was called that you said that they should remove some speed breakers on Monia Ishen Road. When the contractors got there, before they went there with an excavator, it was tug of war. Though they were the one that built it, but they find it very difficult. They had to take their milling machine gear to remove those stuffs. So thank you for that kind of project that you are doing. I believe that when any other government comes, they are not going to that place again now. If this foundation has been laid, then, sir, I know you, sir. This Aloore Road is just 13 kilometers, and we have a lot of people staying in that area, Oga. Please, we want to stay in that area, Oga. Please, we want you to look into it. The Commissioner for Works, he has his house in that area. At times, they want to stone him. They want to stone him. He has his house in that area. He has tried a lot. All the debris that is being removed from all these roads that are doing, they will take it there. But once it rains like this, it is being washed off. Then, sir, the money or job dualization, you talked about it. Measurement has been made, and they've done the contractors have done the needful concerning this thing. And these are some Rola, Unikankan. I know that we have the issue that we have there has to do with IITA, because for IITA they cherish their dam a lot, and you know the way our people dump things inside the river. IITA has a system that catches all those things. So once that thing is blocked, the passage is blocked, the water goes back. If IUFMP, if the opportunity comes again, Your Excellency, if we want another channelization inside IITA that can lead to the El Adisa River, and this is the problem in that area. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. Let's go to the Ibarapa zone. I believe that's the last zone for now. Then maybe other fringe comments can be considered, but Okiogo. Oh. Okay, for Okiogo. Let's call on Honorable Jimo. Okiogo too.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, my name is Honorable Jimo Lukmani Shola, member representing the Aloore State Constituency. I'm very much honored for giving the opportunity. Your Excellency, let me start by thanking you, at least for taking our apology for resuming into the construction of Saki of Igbo Road. Thank you. You are blessed. Your Excellency, sir, last month, precisely October, we met in Shaki when we had the final funeral ceremony of our great father, Abalaji of Saki land. You could discover your way coming. When you live with Ibadan to Seyi, you were not much comfortable, even though despite they have a very good car. But when you left Seyi to Shaki, you discovered the road there was very, very bad. Sir, we are appealing to you to take a mercy high into this, so that at least you have that done, so also you did for us within Ibadan and Seyi, sir. So also you said in Shaki that the Ogoragon Road will be constructed as well. We are appealing to you to at least get that done for us. In Ibupe Kishi, so also we have the rural roads within our communities there. You can see, okay, we are more of agribusiness. We are into farming. And for us to get our products into the town or market, it's become more difficult these days. The rural roads need urgent attention. And thank God we have the council chairman here present with us.
Please help us talk to them to give them a very speedy approval so to rehabilitate, reconstruct our rural roads, sir. When you were making your comment then, I discovered you mentioned about cassava. Your Excellency, I'm happy to tell you here this afternoon that Okeogun is producing the largest cassava in the state. Sir, if we can have a cassava processing hub in Okeogun, it will be much more appreciated, sir. Thank God you mentioned the general hospitals as well. I won't go much into that. Our general hospitals are in moribund states. Take a look at that as well. Precisely, the street lights in Kishi, as we are talking, it has not been functioning as well. Help us to call attention of people who are in charge of that. Last year, we made mention of Saki Kishi School of Midwifery for upgrading. We are still reminding you of that. It's very, very important. You can see, like I said then, it's only this school we have in that zone that can accommodate our children as well. So also we have challenges in Saki Irawo. The bridge before Igbo-Logun, presently as I speak to you, Your Excellency, it's collapsing. Thank you very much and God bless.
Thank you for your very short and straight to the point presentation. We'll call on Honorable Adeola Mamuli to do likewise.
The right honorable Mr. Speaker, sir, distinguished honorable colleagues, I want to use the medium to welcome the Executive Governor today, Aloore Chamber 2, and still standing on the existing protocol. The Executive Governor of the state, let me start by saying the capacity of a leader is to translate a vision to reality. I'm very happy to be part of this administration since inception 2019, and I want to quietly and strongly believe that nearly every area has been touched. Let me appreciate you, sir. Let me join my colleagues to appreciate you. As I'm talking this Omnibus 2.0, close to 25,000 new employees will join civil service. I'm having it in mind with the economic situation, and the government still has the capacity to announce 80,000 minimum wage. It's unprecedented, sir. We really appreciate that. Ever since the announcement of the minimum wage, nearly all the states in Nigeria, nobody has announced employment again. Everybody is looking for one corner to hide. But you took the horn by the bull. We appreciate that, sir. I don't want to say much today because Okeogun-Hasis, especially, most importantly, is in area. We have benefited so much, and I believe we have been established and have the capability to compete with Onara and Akiyele this time around as the fast-growing local government in Oyo State. But that notwithstanding, His Excellency, let me quickly go around our federal constituency. The nursing school at Okeogun, we mentioned it. It has only one building, which was built by the community, but it has been approved. As I'm talking to you, sir, no government presence. We want it to be upgraded, and we want that school of nursing, and we will take care of most of our activities that has to do with medical attention in that area. We want to appreciate you. Of recent, we had the advertisement over close to 70 rural roads have been approved and advertised to be carried out by the ramp. I'm glad to announce to this house that of this close to 70, over 30 kilometers see from Iseyin and Kajola Hasis. Ikare road has been approved. Pago Tiri road has been approved, of which I believe very soon the construction will start. The Executive Governor of the state, I want to call your attention, like Honorable Lukman said, from Ipapo to Saki, we want it to be fixed, like we have Iseyin Ibadan road. And also, Okeogun-Iganosa, we see your collaboration with some of the federal agency is under construction. I want to call attention that Aloore Babode Road, sir, under ramp we would like to call your attention, the Executive Governor, that if that one also can be done, will be highly appreciative. And there was a particular time we mentioned from Igbora Assis down to Iseyin for the construction of the road. His Excellency, sir, we will really appreciate it if we can have a spur from Adawaye to Okeo. It can be joined with that road. It's just 18 kilometers. It was constructed some years ago. It can be rehabilitated. So when that road from Igbora down to Iseyin is being awarded, then we can have a spur down to Okeo Road. On that note, the State Government of the state, we want to appreciate you, and I say I'm highly proud of this administration and to be part of it. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Honorable Adiola. And you see, we really appreciate the summation from the Okiogo axis. Very short and straight to the point. We'll call on Honorable Peter Oje Dokun for his own submission, representing Ibarapa, the great Ibarapa.
The Right Honorable Speaker, Your Excellency, you kindly permit me to speak in Yoruba as requested by leaders. Mo kí gómìnà wa ọlọ́lá jùlọ Ṣèyí Mákindé àti gbogbo àwọn gbákejì gómìnà tó wà nísìnyí àtàwọn tó ti wà tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ tí wọ́n wà pẹ̀lú ìjọba wa àti gbogbo àwọn alábàáṣepọ̀ wa olórí ilé-ìgbìmọ̀ aṣòfin tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ rí àti gbogbo àwọn commissioners tí wọ́n bá gómìnà wa ṣiṣẹ́. Bákan náà ni mò ń kí àwọn akẹlẹgbẹ́ mi tí wọ́n wà nílé ìgbìmọ̀ aṣòfin tí à ń gbárùkù ti gómìnà wa tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ rere tí gbogbo ìlú mọ̀. Torí gbogbo ìlú ní máa pè wá ní rubber stamp a sì jẹ́ kí wọ́n mọ̀ pé iṣẹ́ tẹ̀rẹ̀ wá ṣe ń báyìí ni wípé ká wá ṣe òfin ká gbárùkù ti gómìnà láti ṣe àṣeyọrí nínú ìjọba ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ kì í ṣe pé láti wá bá ìjọba jà. Irú èyí ní ìsìláwá kò tẹ́wọ́ pé nígbà tó yẹ pé wọ́n fẹ́ lè kò sí wọ́n lè sọ wọ́n ti ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ni. Ṣùgbọ́n gẹ́gẹ́ bí àwọn bàbá wa ṣe fi sí mi lẹ́nu, Ṣèyí Mákindé o ṣé o, gómìnà wa o ṣé o, àpò o ṣé o, ṣùgbọ́n tọkùn tá a tó fẹ́ kó bá wa ṣe. A dúpẹ́ púpọ̀ lórí gbogbo iṣẹ́ tí ẹ ti ń ṣe. Mi ò ní sọ̀rọ̀ púpọ̀ lónìí torí wọ́n ní ká dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín ni torí kò sí àyè. Ṣùgbọ́n wọ́n ní ká dúpẹ́ lọ́kọ̀ọ̀kan lórí iṣẹ́ tẹ́ ti bá wa ṣe ní pàtàkì jùlọ ní ilẹ̀ Ìbàràpá. Ohun tó gbé láti Làlátẹ̀ Èrúwà, Igbóọrà, Ìdèrè, Ayétẹ̀, Tápà, Ìgàngàn tó débi tí Alọ́pàlà àti Ìwájọwà. A dúpẹ́ púpọ̀ lọ́wọ́ yín fún iṣẹ́ ribiribi tí ẹ ti gbé ṣe níbẹ̀. Ní pàtàkì jùlọ lórí nípa ọ̀nà wa tó wá láti Ìdó lọ sí Èrúwà tí ẹ sọ fún wa pé níbẹ̀rẹ̀ ìjọba yìí ṣíṣe ní ọ̀jẹ́ tẹ̀sí mú lérí náà ṣẹ̀dá pé nígbà tí ìjọba ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kejì bẹ̀rẹ̀ ọ̀nà náà ti wà ní ṣíṣe. Ohun tó wá kù ń bẹ̀ tá a tó fẹ́ kẹ́ ẹ bá wa ṣe ni pé bá a ṣe ń dúpẹ́ yẹn a fẹ́ kí ọ̀nà yẹn dúró síbẹ̀ iṣẹ́ ń lọ bẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ ń sìn afẹ́kẹ́ máa bá mójútó lè ní òrèkóòrè kẹ́ máa bá wò ó kí wọ́n bá ṣe ọ̀nà yẹn torí nígbà tí ń bàbá ẹ̀ lọ pé kọjá gẹ́gẹ́ ní ṣe kó ṣe kíní kan mo ní màá tún sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ lénìí. A fẹ́ kí ọ̀nà wa yẹn bí àwọn ọ̀nà yòókù tẹ́ ti ṣe tíjọba yìí ti ṣe tí gbogbo àwọn aládùúgbò yẹn ń pè yín pé irú ọ̀nà yẹn àwọn ò tí ì irú ẹ̀rí nípínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ ẹ ṣe dáadáa irú ọ̀nà kan yìí náà fẹ́ kẹ́ ẹ ṣe àfẹ́kọ́ dàbí èyí wọ́n ṣe tí wọ́n ń bàjẹ́ tẹ̀lé wọn lẹ́yìn bí wọ́n ti ń ṣe lákọ̀ọ́kọ́. Afẹ́kọ́jẹ́ ọ̀nà tí ò wúlò inú mi sì dùn yìí pé ọ̀nà yìí ti wá kó ní Ọ̀yọ́ ọ̀nà ará Ìdó àti Èrúwà Ìbàràpamọ́ ó ti di international road torí bẹ́ẹ̀ bá tí ì gbọ́ ẹ̀yin ará Ìbàràpá adúpẹ́ kábíyèsí gómìnà wa torí ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ má rẹ̀ rìn bóyá ẹ ti gbọ́ gbogbo ilẹ̀ ń dákọ̀ Fáṣọlá ńgbà táwọn ará Ọ̀yọ́ ń sọ̀rọ̀ nípa Fáṣọlá kí lẹ tí ì rí ẹ rí bẹ̀bẹ̀. ní agbára Ọlọ́run ní agbára gómìnà Ṣèyí Mákindé ní lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ tí mò ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí ní ọ̀sẹ̀ tí ń bọ̀ yìí láṣẹ ìfilọ́lẹ̀ agricop Èrúwà tíjọba ó fi lélẹ̀ tọ́jà yóò lọ́pọ̀ mẹ́ta tí ẹ máa ń tì í yóò lọ́pọ̀ mẹ́ta èyí tó wà ní Fáṣọlá yẹ ìlọ́pọ̀ mẹ́ta èyí tó wà ní Fáṣọlá tí à ń wò ń sìn táwọn pé gómìnà ṣe ó ṣe yẹn irú ẹ̀ ló ń bọ̀ á sí Èrúwà tí ó sì bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti ọ̀sẹ̀ tó ń bọ̀ lọ ní agbára Ọlọ́run pẹ̀lú ìrànlọ́wọ́ gómìnà wa Ṣèyí Mákindé ẹ̀dá kan bá dúpọ́ lọ́wọ́ Ṣèyí Mákindé kó wọ́n ṣe o. ìgbà wo sọ pé ọlọ́pọ̀ mẹ́ta ni wọ́n ti mọ ohun tó wà ń bẹ̀ so adúpẹ́ torí 3,000 hectares ló wà níbẹ̀ nígbà tó 1,000 hectares ló sì wà ní ti Fáṣọlá so kì í ṣe sẹ́ẹ̀sì ìwúlò yìí Ìbàràpá nìkan kọ́ ló wúlò fún gbogbo Ọ̀yọ́ state ló gbogbo fún ló sì wúlò fún so ní fún ìdí eléyìí ọ̀kọ̀ọ̀kan àlá máa ṣe tó fi kárí gbogbo ẹkùn tó wà ní ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ gómìnà wa lórí eléyìí náà la fi ń sọ̀rọ̀ ọ̀nà ẹ̀ṣọ́ pé òun yóò jẹ́ ọ̀nà tí yóò wúlò fún iléeṣẹ́ yìí tí wọ́n máa mú owó ribiribi sí ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ tó sì jẹ́ kí oúnjẹ ṣọ́kọ̀ fún wa ní ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ nídìí eléyìí ní àná nínú ilé ìgbìmọ̀ aṣòfin náà la wà tí ilé ìgbìmọ̀ aṣòfin ti sọ àbá tí ó gbé ramp àwọn tó ń ṣe ọ̀nà ìgbèríko àti ọjà lárugẹ òfin tó dáa dúró tí kò tí ì jẹ́ kí iṣẹ́ ó ṣeéṣe àti parí ẹ̀ lánàá tí abẹnugan ilé ìgbìmọ̀ aṣòfin tó ti lù lóǹtẹ̀. so gómìnà ní àìpẹ́ gbogbo bóyá lánàá sọ́la lọ́sẹ̀ tó ń bọ̀ wọ́n ń gbé bọ̀ wá tẹ́ bá wa fi àmì sí tẹ́ bá fàṣẹ sí pé ó ti di òfin tíjọba àpapọ̀ ní oṣù mọ̀ pé a ti tẹ̀lé ìlànà tí ó tọ́ àti èyí tí ó yẹ ní ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ ẹ ṣé gómìnà wa ìyẹn lórí ọ̀rọ̀ ti ọ̀nà. ẹ ṣe torí àkókò wọn ò ní jẹ́ kí n sọ̀rọ̀ púpọ̀ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ ètò ẹ̀kọ́ a dúpẹ́ púpọ̀ lọ́wọ́ yé gómìnà nígbà tí ẹ ń sọ fún wa tí wọ́n sì ń dùn wípé àwọn olùkọ́ lé ìwé tí ò ti sá olùkọ́ tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ pé gbogbo ẹ̀ lolùkọ́ wà bákan náà ni àwọn ilé tí àwọn ilé ìríga wa nílẹ̀ Ìbàràpá ní pàtàkì jùlọ ilé ẹ̀kọ́ ìmọ̀ ẹ̀rọ àti iṣẹ́ àgbẹ̀ tó wà ní ìlú Igbóọrà a ní àlìdá òṣìṣẹ́ ní gbogbo àwọn ilé ìwé gíga tó wà ní ilẹ̀ Ìbàràpá ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ dákun ẹ bá wa fún ọ láyè kí wọ́n gba àwọn òṣìṣẹ́ kí àwọn iṣẹ́ lè máa lọ geere ní àwọn ilé ẹ̀kọ́ wọ̀nyí. tó inú bí dúpọ̀ tẹ́ ń sọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀kan tẹ́ yín àwọn bàbá wa tẹ́ ẹ sọ pé àtúnṣe ọba wa títò bí wọ́n ṣe ṣe lọ́balọ́ba tí ò fi ní sí wàhálà tí ò ní síjà tí ò ní síta kábíyèsí gómìnà ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ torí ẹ̀ náà ti di aláṣẹ ọba ní. ọ̀rọ̀ ilé Èrúwà ti ìlú Èrúwà tí ìlú bá wà tí òṣò lórí ẹ̀mọ́ kí ló jẹ́ ẹjọ́ ní gbogbo ọ̀nà tí a bá lè fi ṣe kínní tí ó tètè yá ní kámọ́nkóbó ẹ dákun à ń fẹ́ olórí ní ìlú Èrúwà ní kíákíá ẹ bá wa ṣe lágbára Ọlọ́run mo mọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ kẹjọ kẹtẹtẹ bá wa mójútó eléyìí ìní máa sọ̀rọ̀ púpọ̀ bí mo ti ń sọ ọ̀rọ̀ amóhùn asọ̀rọ̀mágbèsì rédíò àwọn òní ní Ìbàràpá rárá ṣùgbọ́n nígbà tí à ń ṣe ọdún àwọn ìbejì ẹ ṣèlérí fún wa wípé Igbóọrà Tunes Radio ẹ̀ bá lọ ní láti máa pè lọ́jọ́ náà ó kọ̀ ìwé ìtàrí ká pè é káwọn náà sáà ní èrò ká máa gbọ́ ohun tí ń lọ ní àdúgbò wa ní ilẹ̀ Ìbàràpá yóò ní lọ jìnnà lẹ́ẹ̀kan mo gbàgbé kíní kan fẹ́rẹ́ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ ọ̀nà tí wọ́n ti sọ gbogbo àwọn alága wa ẹ dákun ẹ bá wa kàn án ṣàkíyèsí bẹ́ẹ̀ tí ń ṣe tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ ẹ ti promise pé wọ́n ò bá wa ṣe ọ̀nà àkókò gẹ́lẹ́ tọ́nà yẹ kó bẹ̀rẹ̀ ní ṣíṣe nìyí tó bá tún jáfara lọ́wọ́ òjò á tún gbà mọ́ ọ lọ́wọ́ kò tún ní ṣe é ṣe ọ̀nà sì bàjẹ́ púpọ̀ kọjá ti tẹ́lẹ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ àwa ń fi eléyìí tó gómìnà wa létí láti ràn wá lọ́wọ́ ọ̀nà wa tá à ń tọ̀ láti Ìbàràpá lọ sí Ìbàdàn tẹ́lẹ̀ rí tọ́gba ìlúgùn kọjá lóòótọ́ la àtọ̀nìyàn máa ti ṣe ọ̀nà tó dáa fún wa láti Ìdó Ẹlẹ́yẹlé ṣùgbọ́n àwọn èèyàn wa tí ń roko ń bẹ̀ Asfida road tí ń kó èrè wọlé wọn ò kó ń bẹ̀ wọ́n nílò ọ̀nà ní pàtàkì láti odò Ògùn ní ọ̀nà àtijọ́ sí ìlú Èrúwà tẹ́ ẹ bá débẹ̀ ń sìn ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn tó ní oko kòkó oko iṣu oko ẹ̀gẹ́mbẹ̀ àti kó ẹrù wọn jáde wàhálà ni ẹ dákun ẹ bá wa wo ọ̀nà yìí kẹ́ ẹ bá fojú àánú ohun tí a bá lè ṣe sí tí yóò fi dá bákan náà ni ìjọba yìí ó mú eré ìdárayá lọ́kùnkúndùn àti ètò àwọn ọ̀dọ́ mi ò ní sọ̀rọ̀ pọ̀ lórí eléyìí ṣùgbọ́n lágbàgbé stadium wa ní Gbọ́ra ẹ dákun bí ó ṣe jẹ́ àṣeyọrí àti bá a ṣe improve àwọn tó wà náà ti Olórùwà stadium ní ìlú Èrúwà. níbi tí kò bá sí ìlera kò sí nǹkan téèyàn lè ṣe ọ̀rọ̀ omi ń jẹ wá níyà ní ilẹ̀ Ìbàràpá inú mi dùn pé ti ṣèlérí pé Èrúwà dam gbogbo iṣẹ́ ń lọ lórí ẹ̀ láti lè ran gbogbo àwọn agri-hop wa lọ́wọ́ níbẹ̀ ilé ìsìn fi mí lọ́kàn balẹ̀ ṣùgbọ́n ní ọ̀nà Ìbàràpá north àríwá Ìbàràpá lọ́hùn àti àrígùngùn ọ̀rọ̀ Òkúgbà dam ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ bá ṣẹ́ lórí ẹ̀ ìfẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ púpọ̀ ní orí eléyìí ni ẹ má gbàgbé a nídìí omi tí wọ́n máa bá wa ṣiṣẹ́ torí bọ́ọ̀hù là ń gbẹ́ ọlọ́mọdé kìlú wa tó rì torí ọ̀pọ̀ bọ́ọ̀hù. lórí ètò ìlera adúpẹ́ púpọ̀ lọ́wọ́ yín o ẹ ti ṣe ìlérí fún wa yí pé àwọn ilé ògùn alábọ́dé kéékèèké ti primary health center wa ẹ bá wa ṣe ti Ìbàràpá north náà tí àti ìṣe central inú wa ń dùn à ń retí ẹ̀ ó tilẹ̀ jẹ́ pé àwọn kọ̀ọ̀kan náà ń wọ́nà láti máa ṣe wọ́n lọ́nà tí ó bá gbà ibi tó wá kù sí ibi tó bá yẹ kẹ́ bá a kọ́ sí àti àtúnṣe tó yẹ kí ẹ bá wa ṣe eléyìí lọ́wọ́ yẹ kí n ran ilé tí ọ̀rọ̀ Ìgàngàn general hospital peculiarities tó wà ní council kọ̀ọ̀kan yàtọ̀ síra wọn Ìbàràpá jìnnà sí ara wọn púpọ̀ tẹ́ ẹ bá wo Ìgàngàn sí Èrúwà about 36 kilometres ni kò jẹ́ kí ìrìn wa wọ́n máa yá fún láti gbé aláàrẹ̀ pàjáwìrì dé ilé ògùn èyí tó wà ní Ayétẹ̀ kò kójú òṣùwọ̀n ara wọ́n pè ní state hospital ní eléyìí náà fẹ́kẹ́ bá upgrade ẹ̀ kó lè ṣe torí population àwọn tó wà ń bẹ̀ ó ṣe irú Ìgàngàn sí Igbóọrà Ayétẹ̀ tá a sọ pé ká wà yìí náà about 18 kilometres ni so èrò sì pọ̀ ní Ìgàngàn àti àyíká rẹ̀ àtàwọn àrọ́kọ rẹ̀ tó dé ara Ìgànnà lọ́hùn nílẹ̀ wa ẹlẹ́kọ̀ọ̀kan àǹkó gbogbo bọ̀ yẹn ẹlẹ́kọ̀ọ̀kan sí Ìgànnà lásán is about 18 kilometres too so láti fi hàn yí pé ìrìn àjò tó yẹn láti báńkì wa dé ibi tí ó parí sí tó bá fẹ́ rí ètò ìlera ọ̀nà jíjì gbáà ni ẹjọ́ ẹ wá fi ojú àánú wò wá lórí ọ̀rọ̀ ètò ìlera wa mò ń bọ̀ fara balẹ̀ ètò iná ẹlẹtírísítì àdúgbò wa iná tó wà ń bẹ àrùn wọn ti ṣe ó wà skáǹtì ó jìnnà sí ara wọn tètè ni wọ́n ṣe kò sì gba àárín ìgboro ní ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ bòmí tó bá ṣe bíi mẹ́wàá sí báyìí wọ́n ó fò bìkan tó bá ṣe bíi mẹ́jọ sí báyìí wọ́n á fò àwọn bìkan eléyìí àfẹ́ ó ní àbójútó ẹjọ́ gómìnà ẹ má gbàgbé wa lórí àwọn eléyìí wọ́n rán mi iṣẹ́ nílá ló fi dàbí pé mò ń wò fẹ́fẹ́ o ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ kọ́ ní nítorí mi wá o. lórí ọ̀rọ̀ education adúpẹ́lọ́wọ́ nípẹ̀lẹ́ àtúgbò léèwé ṣe ní orúkọ kábíyèsí àṣegàn ti ìlú Ìgàngàn adúpẹ́lọ́wọ́ gómìnà wa fún oore ọ̀fẹ́ tí wọ́n ṣe fún wa láti jẹ́ kí iléèwé ìjọba àpapọ̀ tíjọba gbé wá sí Ọ̀yọ́ state tó wà nílùú Ìgàngàn science and technical college tó wà níbẹ̀ tó fi jẹ́ pé iléèwé gíga tá a kọ́ nílùú Ìgàngàn níbẹ̀ ni wọ́n kó wọn sí àwọn akọ àwọn eléyìí kó bẹ̀ bá wá bí tá a kó fún wọn ìjọba àpapọ̀ ràn án lọ́wọ́ akẹ́gbàjarè sí ẹ̀yìn ìjọba state níbi tá a kó léèwé tuntun lọ yìí kẹrin àwọn ọlọ́lá ti bá a kọ́ ilé síbẹ̀ kí àwọn ọmọ ọbẹ̀ kan lè máa gbádùn àti kọ́ díẹ̀ pẹ̀lú ìrànlọ́wọ́ àwọn aráàlú àti èyí táwa náà lè ṣe ń bẹ̀ láti jẹ́ pé àwọn ọmọ ti kó síbẹ̀ wọ́n ti ń bá ṣe lọ́wọ́ nísìnyí ní agbára ọlọ́run nígbàgbọ́ pé ẹ ràn wá lọ́wọ́ lórí eléyìí nìyí ẹ má sọ̀rọ̀ ìbàlápá méje ni kì í ṣe ọ̀kan. lórí adigunmọ́ ní ọpẹ́ làwọn máa dúkẹ́ sí kankan àmì ìta ṣe ju pé ká máa dúpẹ́ lọ. gbogbo ará ìpínlẹ̀ ọ̀yọ́ ni wọ́n ń dúpẹ́ púpọ̀ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ owó oṣù tuntun tí àwọn èèyàn máa gbà. owó oṣù tuntun yìí kì í sí fún àwọn òṣìṣẹ́ nìkan ìrọ̀rùn aráàlú ni nítorí pé ńgbà tá à máa ń ríra tí ẹni tí ń tà fẹ́ rí tó rí tà náà lòun náà ní ìfọ̀kànbalẹ̀. afẹ́kẹ́ bá bẹ́ẹ̀ tí ń ṣe yẹn náà gbogbo ìgbésẹ̀ tó wá kù lẹ́yìn tí ẹ yẹ kí á gbé àwọn tó yẹ kó gbé tó fi jẹ́ pé ètò ó lọ bó ti yẹ kí ó lọ tí ẹ̀ka kan ò ní máa kùn tàbí ṣe kí tíṣọ́ọ̀tì máa lọ bí ó ti yẹ kí ó lọ déédéé abẹ̀yìn olúwa lẹ́gbàlè yóò rìn lọ adúpẹ́ pọ̀ lọ́wọ́ yín o torí ajíṣebí ọ̀yọ́ làárí ọ̀yọ́ ìṣebí bàbá tẹlumi mo ń gbọ́ tí ọjà kékeré wí. lórí ọ̀rọ̀ ètò ìrìnnà transportation ẹ ṣe bẹ́bẹ́ káfẹ́ wọkọ̀ bí táwọn wọkọ̀ 6,000 ká máa wọ̀ ní 2,000 1,000 ṣe àmọ́ ìpínlẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ ńláńlá ni ṣùgbọ́n ó tún kù nìbọn wó gẹ́gẹ́ mo ṣe sọ fún wa tẹ́ ẹ bá gbéra láti ẹlẹ́kọ̀ọ́kan Ìgàngàn kẹ́ tó dé Ìgbọ̀rà about 56 kilometres ni níbi tí ọkọ̀ yẹn ń padà fún àkókò yìí à ń rọ̀ wá ẹ jẹ́ kí á jàǹfààní ọkọ̀ míì tó bá dé ní Ìbàràpá north kí ọkọ̀ kan máa débẹ̀ náà kó bẹ́ẹ̀ ọmọ lọ́fíìdìtì ní Ìgàngàn tí wọ́n máa kó àwọn tó bá látẹ̀yìn Ìgàngàn wá àtàrà Ìgàngàn Tápà Ayétẹ̀ tá a máa fi jọ́ torí ọkọ̀ tí ń wá kò débì kan rárá fún wa so Olúwa ràn yín lọ́wọ́ ẹ má gbàgbé wa lórí ọ̀rọ̀ ètò ìrìnnà yìí àwọn ilẹ̀ ṣe sà àdúgbò àtúwà lẹ́rìn lágbára Ọlọ́run gbogbo ètò ìnáwó tí ẹgbẹ́ wà yìí lágbára Ọlọ́run ṣíṣe ni àwọn ọmọ ayélujára wọn ti sọ pé ó ti di fífọwọ́ sí lójú àwọn lọ́wọ́ ni wọ́n ní kí la tún wá gbà tó jẹ́ pé nígbà tá à ń gbé ètò yìí kalẹ̀ kì í ṣe àdáṣe ara wa kì í ṣe àdáṣe yín gbogbo àwọn lọ́balọ́ba àti ìjòyè àtàràlú àwọn ni wọ́n sọ pé ohun tí àwọn fẹ́ àwọn òun yìí àwọn aráàlú náà ló sì yàn wá so nípa bẹ́ẹ̀ nígbà táwọn sọ pé ohun táwọn fẹ́ lẹ́gbẹ́ wá àwọn náà fọ́ sí lágbára Ọlọ́run yóò jẹ́ ṣíṣe ẹ ṣe.
Time has been fast spent. The Excellency is going to respond. But before then, we give 30 seconds each to Honorable Babajide and Honorable Ikiti. 30 seconds each. Please go straight to the point.
Mr. Speaker.
No need for protocol.
Right, Honorable Speaker, Honorable colleagues, my name remains Honorable Babajide Gabriel, representing the good people of Ibadan North 2 State Constituency. By God's grace, I still remain the Jagaban of night and 10th Assembly in Aloore Chamber. Mr. Speaker, sir, Your Excellency, I just want to add too much what they have said already. Sir, I have an issue with IFMP. They have an abandoned job in Orogun. They already established that pathway of the water, but they could not finish it due to maybe their time is up. Right now, the waterway is giving a lot of issue in Agbo community, in Abakata, Orogun right now. So many of the people that have houses there already leave their home because the waterway cannot go anymore because they already established it, and in the front it now becoming small. So before that cannot be established, so it gives them a lot of issues in their own houses right now, sir. Please, I want us to do something about it through the IFMP. We are trying to establish that assembly right now, sir. Secondly, sir, we are all about the inner road in Agbowo, Bodija, Ashiba, Shorun. It's not able to reckon with, sir. Sir, I think you can send some people to park that through that area. It's really bad right now. I try to approach the people doing the road to just help us to carry all the roads they are doing. They said they are still using it on that side. They did not give them the access to use those roads in any other way, but they are returning it back to somewhere, sir. I want us to do that now, sir. Also, sir, the Agri Shopping Complex, I want to appreciate you. It's over 5 years right now. The 5-star hotel have been almost completed. Right now, but the issue I'm having right now, sir, that's Agri Shopping Complex. The former contractor, sir, It took a lot of supplies from some people. Took a lot of granites, supply rubbish stores, supply cement, and he gave them a postpaid check since then. And right now, many of them cannot get their money right now through the former contractor. Please, sir, about almost, when we calculate the money, it's about almost 1.6 billion naira from the contractor, the former contractor took their supply from the house to look into it for them, sir. Because many of them right now, they have nothing to do in their own area, sir. Mr. Thank you for my...
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Honorable Regete.
Mr. Speaker, distinguished honorable members, my name is Honorable Akitude Olajide, the party whip. And state honors. His Excellency, you're welcome, sir. First of all, on behalf of the Right Honorable Speaker and PDP members of the House, I want to appreciate you for the staunch exhibition of love shown to us at the last meeting we had with you. Thank you so much, sir. And the second one is His Excellency have done the needful, and it is important that we do the lawful as it were. But I won't go further without expressing some love. I'm standing before you and expressly clear that as a representative of Lagelu, we want to gratefully appreciate you for what you have done in Lagelu. First of all, most people will definitely forget, but we don't forget vividly. When you go through the axis of Akobo Road, General Gas Road, and Iwo Road, you still see the light up of your state functioning well. We appreciate you concerning that, sir. Two, we appreciate you concerning Akobo Road, Aloore, and extended to Rita Mary. Even though the downpour was so heavy and the contractor still works and everything works well, we enjoy the dualization of that road into double lane, and today, sir, we are so happy and proud of you, sir. And secondly, General Gas to Yano Church Road is one of the most healthiest road I've ever seen be constructed or reconstructed in Oyo State at present. That road makes me proud. And the third one is Wofun Road. We've clamored on Wofun Road on this Aloore chamber. We've come to you, talk about it through the House, and right now they are working tirelessly on that road, and I know that the phase 2 of Akala and Kute Road will be done expressly too. Thank you so much, sir. We will not forget the situation we find ourselves in Olodo Road, whereby we need to swing into action when it matters most. Your Excellency, even after the intervention, the second bridge has never been stopped, even being constructed. So it is ongoing even at the high level of the downpour. Thank you so much, sir. We will not forget that, sir. Your Excellency, it is highly important that we as an honorable member and the PDP members of the House, even though we are one in the House, we will continue to appreciate you. Some people will talk like, kini salary Jenu Gatanshi, sir, we know paying salaries is a big deal, and we continue to appreciate you for doing that. On behalf of the PDP members of this House, I say thank you so much and God bless you, sir.
We are waiting for the other APC members to also declare. Okay, that's been said. Your Excellency, sir, please. Yes, sir.
Our time is fast spent, but I just felt I should make 1, 2, or 3 clarifications so that when you're going through the process of reviewing the figures and seeking for alignment, you know what we have as our thought process before we arrived at the numbers. First, when we came in 2019, to do a kilometer of roads, complete reconstruction, we did it on Moniya is saying, 67 kilometers, we awarded it at about 10 billion, complete reconstruction. I mean, it has stayed, it was commissioned 2021. But a kilometer at that time, we did for 145 million, roughly, per kilometer. Now, if you move from there, the next set of projects we did, Oyo to Seyi, 34 kilometers. We did it also at 10 billion. So a kilometer of that came up to almost 290, which is quite close to double what we were doing. And then fast forward to Seyi to Ogbomoso, brand new road, few bridges. We did it about 76 kilometers was done at about 42 billion. So that came to almost 600 million per kilometer. Now, asphalt, bitumen, even though we have bitumen in abundance in this country, we are not utilizing it. So bitumen is being imported into the country. So whatever the price of a US dollar to Naira will impact those projects. So 1 kilometer of road now is going towards 1 billion Naira. Yes. So when you say, oh, it's just 13 kilometers or it's just 18 kilometers, that's like 18 billion if you're talking about 18 kilometers. And if you know anyone that can do it any less, please bring them. We will patronize them. So yes, we have to continue to prioritize delivery of infrastructure, because that is the only way you can have expansion of projects, and it was going to cost about 9 billion. So I said, okay, how much do you have in the budget? He said, we have 500 million in the budget. And I said, this will cost over 9 billion. So let them not play games with us in Oyo State. Because so they shouldn't play games with us. And Honorable Peter Ojedoku, well, Emina dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín, mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ the good people of Ibarapa land, Ibarapa méjèèjì, full support yín. That road tó ń bọ̀ láti Ìdó lọ sí Èrúwà, about 48 kilometers ni, 48. So complete reconstruction in today's Naira is probably going to be close to maybe we awarded it before now. We awarded the first 12 kilometers, 6 kilometers from Ibarapa end and 6 kilometers from Ido end. Complete reconstruction. I think it was awarded for about 6 billion then, which came to roughly 500 million per kilometers. Now, just yesterday, I sent something to the Honorable Commissioner for Works that what I saw when I went there, Onipe, even all of these trailers, they want water, cassava. They are our farmers. Only one cassava and a lot of one. So we won't do anything to stop that flow. So I told the Honorable Commissioner for Works that we have not been able to review the rates for that road. But I said they should release 2 billion to the contractor so that at least for one complete the 12 kilometers here, and then the bad spots. In fact, I want to fair my boomini remain standard. So all the other ones still won't see that we will come, we will go back there, you know, and then you go much. Yes, I know. All the trailers. In fact, that's the block. Ogbomoso say the Adebayo Alakala Memorial Highway. We have to block it because the trailers, they showed video of about 50 trailers back to back just passing on that road. Yes, trailers can pass there, but what we said, Nikwe, that road, any trailer to Bafek Babe, they must weigh them, and if they are within the weight limits, they will allow them to pass, but they will pay. And then we use it as a way to generate revenue for local government, and local government, and so they are part of it. We're working together. And because I've presented the budget, some of those things they are in there. Atiba FM, yesterday I added 200 million to 200 or 300 million to BCO's budget so that they can fix that, and also to at least they can also start. So thank you and God bless you.
Thank you so much, Excellency, sir. For want of time, let's quickly go to the next item and round up.
Mr. Speaker, distinguished colleague, next item on the order of the day paper is Honorable Speaker remarks.
Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Oyo State, Governor Seyi Makinde, Your Excellency, the Deputy Governor of Oyo State, Barrister Abdurrahim Adebayo Lawal, the Chief Judge, ably represented by Honorable Justice Olaguju, here present, former Deputy Governor and the Deputy Vice Chairman of our great party, Ambassador Oladejo Taofik Arupaja, Your Excellency, Engineer Amir Badamosi, the former Speaker and the former Senator of Oyo Central, and I would say one of the pillars of the Oyo State House of Assembly, even after her time as the Speaker, the Senator Monsura Tumonu. You are welcome back to your base. Also here present, the Secretary to the State Government, Professor Kudirat Adeyemo. You are welcome. The Chief of Staff to the Executive Governor, who is also and of course a member of the National Assembly, Honorable Segun Ogunyi. You're welcome back home. I also want to use this opportunity to recognize the head of service of Oyo State, Mrs. Bumi Oniyemenai. Also here present is the DG of the due process, someone that is very important to all of us here in government. Mr. Adefope, you're welcome. The Deputy Chief of Staff, one of our very own, Honorable Fola Sunday Oyekule, the former member of the United House of Assembly. You're welcome back home. All honorable commissioners here present, especially celebrating special recognition for the Commissioner on Budget. Thank you for all the good work you've done for the state, and also I'm not sure if the honorable the Commissioner of Finance is also here present. We also recognize him, and other commissioners here present, Commissioner for Lands, Establishments and Agriculture. I'm sorry for mixing up the protocol list. I guess I'm using the same protocol list that the majority leader used. All our traditional leaders and fathers here present, they are welcome to the House of Assembly. Thank you very much for answering our short request, our short invitation. Also, the Oyo State PDP executive members here present, ably led by Honorable Wasiu Adeleke, the powerful secretary of our great party. Also here present, the executive advisors, special advisors, executive assistants, senior special assistants, special assistant to the governor here present, with special recognition to the friends of the house. I believe we saw Sir Samson here and Nolade here present. They are very good friends of the house, and they are welcome. The executive chairman of all local government areas here present, you are also welcome to the House of Assembly, but for want of time, we know that everybody, of course the Oyo State Service Commission, also Oyo State House of Assembly Service Commission also here present, led by the chairman of the Oyo State Service House of Assembly Service Commission, Honorable Femi Julius, who was a former member of the House, and the commissioners of this commission. You are also welcome. Also, everybody here present, in the eyes of the Lord, we are all equally as important as each other. It gives me, and of course the House of Assembly members and staff, an honor to specially appreciate everyone for attending this significant, momentous occasion, marking the presentation of the 2025 budget proposal by our service-oriented and people's first governor, His Excellency Engr Seyi Makinde. This presentation is a crucial step in the budgetary process, as it allows each governor and the executive to outline priorities, justify spendings, and showcase his administration's financial strategies. Governor Seyi Makinde has successfully outlined the details of the 2025 budget proposal, and we are happy that once again we have a comprehensive financial plan for the coming year. Omitutu 2.0 second year is off to a great start, with Oyo State residents already benefiting from this administration's socio-economic initiative, infrastructure development, and economic growth. A recent notable achievement is the Governor Seyi Makinde is the approval of the 80,000 as minimum wage for state workers. It is a remarkable feat, considering that Oyo State, we have a modest federal allocation. We are not, the most buoyant state, but you would agree with me that His Excellency intends to reward hard work and dedication with as much financial gains as possible. Let us not forget that 25,000 wage award for Oyo State civil servants and 15,000 from pensioners have been paid consistently for over the last 12 months. The progress made by Governor Seyi Makinde's administration in rebuilding Oyo State is undeniable. The Deputy Speaker has also mentioned that those who have eyes have refused to see. And 32 naira 80 kobo, presented by our governor today for the 2020-25 budget will build on the success of the 2024 budget by helping to drive socio-economic growth, foster economic recovery, and improve the overall quality of life of Oyo State residents. The 2025 budget proposal presents a promising outlook for Oyo State's development, with infrastructure taking up 22.46% of the total budget and education taking up another 21.4%, receiving the highest sectorial allocations. This is to stimulate economic growth, enhance competitiveness, and increase productivity while also increasing the standard of education. And we want to use this opportunity to also thank His Excellency for putting education at the forefront of this administration's focus, because we all know that education is definitely the bedrock for any society to thrive, as His Excellency also explained to us, the members, after his trip from Finland. So seeing Oyo State moving in that direction gives us so much joy. The allocation also indicates a balanced approach considering essential sectors like health taking up 8.76%, agriculture taking up 2.77%, and others, taking up a combined 44.58%. Overall, the 2025 budget proposals sets a solid foundation for Oyo State's progress and prosperity as legislators. We are committed to working closely with Governor Seyi Makinde for the successful implementation of the 2025 budget. We pledge to conduct thorough oversight of all government arms in order to guarantee transparency, accountability, and a responsible allocation of resources. Let me assure that we will set the ball rolling immediately to ensure swift passage of the 2025 Appropriation Bill. As a matter of fact, we intend to sit tomorrow. I believe will be the second reading of this bill, as the presentation of His Excellency has already confirmed it for the first reading today. This, as usual, will translate to prompt implementation and execution of policies, as well as timely completion of all projects in the coming year. The 10th Oyo State House of Assembly has emerged as a benchmark for excellence among state legislatures, broadcasting an impressive track record for efficiency. Over the past 1.5 years, we have passed a total of 23 bills so far, demonstrating our commitments to creating impactful laws and we've also presented 50 committee reports thus far, ensuring accountability and transparency. I want to give kudos to the members of Oyo State House of Assembly for the 10th Assembly, because with these records that I'm seeing, also with with over 100 motions already passed so far, we are already in line to surpassing the records of the previous Assembly. I also want to give kudos to the executive, ably led by the executive governor, for also giving the House of Assembly the opportunity to set these records, because some of these bills are also sponsored by the executive. We give you kudos for fostering inclusive decision making. And we've also forwarded over 250 resolutions to the executive arm for promoting collaborative governance. And I also want to thank all the commissioners here present, heads of departments and agencies, for always taking up the resolutions that have been passed by the House of Assembly, taking it seriously to the point whereby we don't even have a recourse to go back to previous resolutions that have been passed because of the actions that the commissioners have taken. Kudos to His Excellency for selecting such brilliant commissioners as for this second tenure. Of course, on behalf of myself, the distinguished colleagues, I want to reiterate our commitments to quality representation and legislation. I wish everyone a successful coming year in 2025 as we enjoy the benefits and dividend of democracy through this budget that His Excellency has presented to us now. And we also know that the message from His Excellency will continue to carry us through as we continue to cooperate with not just the executive but also with the judiciary. So I thank you, Your Excellency. I thank you, the Deputy Governor and all the principal executive, the principal of the executive for being here. I also thank the traditional rulers for taking our time to spend time with us in the Oyo State House of Assembly. I also want to wish everybody a fruitful deliberation, and I also want to inform the commissioners and the heads of MDAs that you'll be receiving letters from the Committee on Appropriation very soon, so that we can speedily put the budget to rest in a very good fashion. So thank you everybody for being here, and God bless you. Thank you.
Mr. Speaker.
Now, before you, can you identify what's local government?
Fire and from which local government?
From the 33 local governments.
From the 33 local governments, okay.
Thank you, and God bless. On behalf of the Right Honorable Speaker, the entire honorable member, we appreciate the beautiful lyric and rendition from the Women Fold of Ibadan Northwest and by extension PDP Women Forum. We say a big thank you to all of you. May the Lord bless you all. Mr. Speaker, distinguished colleague, I want to move the motion for the adjournment of this sitting till tomorrow, Thursday, 14th day of November 2024 by 10 a.m. Distinguished colleague, I so submit.
Mr. Speaker, distinguished colleagues, I write to second the motion as moved by the leader of the House that this House do adjourn till tomorrow, 14 November 2024.
Those in favor that the House do adjourn until 14th, 11th, 2024 by 10 a.m. Say aye.
Aye.
Those against say nay. The ayes have it.